She walked into the luxury car dealership alone, confident, composed, and ready to buy. But within minutes, the smiles faded. The salesman whispered. One asked if she was lost. Then they told her to leave. No test drives, no questions, no courtesy, just a quiet dismissal wrapped in polite racism. She didn't argue. She just walked out, silently. But what they didn't know was who she really was, or who she was married to. And the next day, everything would change. She walked into the luxury car dealership alone, confident, composed, and ready to buy. But within minutes, the smiles faded. The salesman whispered. One asked if she was lost. Then they told her to leave. No test drives, no questions, no courtesy. Just a quiet dismissal, wrapped in polite racism. She didn't argue. She just walked out, silently. But what they didn't know was who she really was, or who she was married to. And the next day, everything would change. As Maya approached, the gleaming showroom floor, her eyes caught the car she'd researched for months, a pearl-white coupe with custom leather trim. But before she could admire it up close, a salesman intercepted her. He didn't greet her, no smile, no offer of help. Instead, he asked bluntly, "Do you have an appointment?" She said no, just browsing. His response was swift. "We're not allowing casual walkthroughs today." Confused, she stepped back, watching as another couple, white in jeans and sneakers, walked in and were immediately welcomed with coffee and smiles. Maya tried again, asking about a test drive. The salesman looked her up and down, then muttered, "You need to speak with management, but they're busy right now." She noticed it then. The stares from other staff, the subtle smirks, the discomfort she was never meant to witness. It wasn't about policies. It wasn't about appointments. It was about her skin, about their assumption that someone like her couldn't possibly afford to be here. She felt anger rise, but she didn't show it. No scene, no confrontation, just a quiet, cutting humiliation. So she turned and walked out, head high, heart pounding, tears threatening, but determined. They had underestimated her, and more importantly, they had no idea who was about to walk through those doors next. The next morning, the dealership's glass doors slid open again, but this time, the air changed. A chauffeur stepped out of a jet-black Rolls Royce and opened the rear door. Out stepped a man in a custom suit, calm, composed, and unmistakably powerful. He was Maya's husband, CEO of a global investment firm, Forbes cover feature, Billionaire. He didn't raise his voice. He didn't need to. He asked for the manager. Then, with deliberate clarity, explained how his wife had come in yesterday, ready to purchase not one, but 3 luxury vehicles for their new foundation's outreach program. And how she was treated like she didn't belong. The sales staff stood frozen, pale faces, shifting eyes. The manager stammered apologies, offered discounts, deals, anything. But the damage was done. The Rolls Royce idled outside. Maya watched. From the passenger seat, silent, dignified. They didn't return to buy. They came to remind them, you never know who you're looking down on until it's too late. Maya never went back to that dealership. She didn't need to. The message had been delivered without shouting, lawsuits, or viral videos. It was quiet, dignified, but unforgettable. What hurt most wasn't the rejection. It was the reminder that no matter how successful, how polished, how prepared she was, her skin still spoke louder than her resume. She went on to purchase the cars elsewhere, from a company that treated her with the respect every customer deserves. But the memory lingered. Because this wasn't just about a car. It was about perception, power, and prejudice. And Maya's story is far from unique. For every one moment like hers that gets noticed, thousands more go unseen, silenced in boardrooms, classrooms, and sidewalks. Racism doesn't always shout. Sometimes it whispers behind glass doors and fake smiles. So the question remains, how many dreams are quietly denied before enough becomes enough? Tell us in the comments, what country and city are you watching from? And have you ever witnessed or experienced something like this?